What's up guys, Kay here of Otaku Deity, and today we're going to be talking about rom-coms. But not just any rom-coms, my top 5 rom-coms. Now for those of you who don't know what a rom-com is, you can just ask your right or left hand. Relax, relax, I'm just kidding, it's just a joke. Let's move on into the list. Now before we get started, I want to let you all know that the entries of the list are comprised of my experience and my opinions only, so please don't take anything too personal. Coming in at number 5, His and Her Circumstances, or by its Japanese name Karashi Kanojo no Jijo, or simply just Karakano for short. I don't know, you choose one. Anyway, His and Hers is a really great story, and probably one of Gainax's single best hits before Panty and Stocking ever made its debut. The cast is incredibly entertaining, very good voice acting on both sides, Japanese and English, although if you ask my honest opinion, His and Hers is way funnier to watch in the English dubbed. But what makes this series stand out as a great rom-com is the incredible character development that Arima and Miyazawa get once they become a couple. You get to find out so much what's going on behind the scenes with them. And because of that, Arima and Miyazawa are one of my top OTPs. His and Her Circumstances is a classic. Try adding it to your watch list. Moving on to number 4, Love Hina. Have you ever watched a series and after watching the first episode was like, dude, that MC is so me in a nutshell, man? Well, that's how Love Hina was for me. It was the first hair romance comedy I ever watched, and I've always had a fondling for Ken Akamatsu's work. Kei Taro is the very image of me. For example, we both chased after a girl that we had a promise with. Well, of course, the girl that I was chasing after was back when I was in high school. He reminded me so much of myself, how he wanted a relationship so badly. Yes, as sad as it may sound, I was a hopeless romantic back in high school. Actually, I'm still what would be considered a hopeless romantic. Coming in at number 3, School Rumble. Ah, the fond memories that came from watching this series. I have never laughed so hard as I did when I watched School Rumble. Harima and Tenma are fucking hilarious. School Rumble makes it on the list due to its non-stop laughs and extremely entertaining main cast. I honestly can't go any further without spoiling, but let me add that I advise you to watch it in the English dub because it is hilarious. They did such a brilliant job with the English voicing crew. It is fantastic. So make sure you add this series to your watch list so you don't miss out. Number 2, The Pet Girl of Sakurasou. Some of you guys probably anticipated this one being on the list. This series is an emotional roller coaster. You will laugh, cry, get angry, and despair. The story is absolutely beautiful and the cast is fantastic. I know I pointed this out before in my Sakurasou review video, but I'm going to go over it again. I believe the story delivers a great message that states that even if you are a little bit different or eccentric, it doesn't mean that you're not capable of great things. Hina is absolutely adorable, and there is so much character development from every angle, especially in Hina and Aoyama's case. The emotions that Hina discovers are inside her and how they take effect on her along with how she responds to them will tug on those heartstrings, guys. If you haven't seen it yet, do it now. The Pet Girl of Sakurasou. Well guys, we've made it to the top of the list, and the number 1 rom-com is, drumroll please, Toradora. Toradora makes the top spot because of 3 reasons: characters, story, and above all, sentimental value. Taiga and Ryuji are my number 1 OTP, and this is why. Life doesn't always work out to our ideals or follow our expectations. Sometimes it exceeds them and goes beyond the limits to reveal a hidden jewel. And I believe Taiga and Ryuji displayed that example perfectly. Taiga at first had no interest in Ryuji at all. As a matter of fact, she found him quite annoying, and Ryuji didn't have any interest in Taiga. They were both chasing after different people, but as they had more encounters with each other, they gained an understanding and later realized that the ones that they were actually searching for weren't their original love interest but in fact each other, and they became a great couple. The story is fantastic, and once again, wonderful character development in Taiga and Ryuji's case, displaying every emotion well with every situation. As far as the sentimental part goes, Taiga reminds me of one of my best friends, and until this very day, I still think of her as Taiga. So yeah, that's why Toradora deserves the top spot on my list. Well, that's it guys, it's been rather a tough ride seeing how this was only a top 5 and not a top 10. But I must say, out of all the rom-coms I've seen, and believe me, I love me some rom-com, these 5 made the biggest impressions on me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's top list. Please, if you have a top list that you would like to see next time, leave your request below. And don't forget to like and sub for more awesome content. I'm Kay, this has been Otaku Deity. See you next time.